Okay, so I just want to give a quick update on, how I'm doing and how I'm feeling since my last video. Sometimes because somebody was asking me, hey girl, what happened? People really just kind of want to get in your business, and I totally get it. Sometimes letting the right people inside of your business is the is a good thing because you know that their intentions are good, and you know that their heart is in the right place. But sometimes in today's world, you just really don't know. And when you get old and crusty like myself, and you've dealt with a lot of people, it just you never know who the sharks are. But yesterday somebody gave me a really was it yesterday, well, he gave me the script, Psalm 28, and it talks about the Lord being your strength and your shield, and just knowing in your heart that God is going to be there for you is something that I truly and honestly, struggled with, because, I grew up in a world, or in a family where, people would say, well, you pray about it, then leave it alone, and without really understanding that I believe in God, of course, I believe in prayer. I believe in just the spirit and the essence of there being a higher power. There are just some things that are beyond my control, but I cannot sit back. And so for a while, up until my probably late 30s, I just, I said a prayer, then sat back, and or didn't have the proper guidance to say, okay, well, this is what you're praying for, this is what you're asking for, this is how you must, fast, this is how you must make make some of those things come into fruition. But then I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I pray to God is going to help those things come to fruition, but it takes effort. I had to wake up real quick and realize that it takes effort and constant internal motivation to get certain things accomplished. So recently I was and still kind of going, well, no, not still kind of, now ain't no kind, there ain't no kind of about it. I'm still going through something, but it doesn't have to consume my entire life, because those different elements, of life that we go through, those different emotional elements, those different physical elements, those physiological elements, those psychological elements, all those different elements that we place upon ourselves. For me, oftentimes when they repeat, it repeats itself, and then I'm instantly drawn back into, anxiety, depression, fear, nervousness, all those kind of things that debilitate you to the point where you cannot function. I was so in this case right here, I was down for 2 days or three, and God, I just I just God God kept reminding me, and I kept reminding myself. You see, you can sit here, I pray to God. God, remind me of what happened before. Okay, all right, this is what happened before. All right, this is the self-talk I have to keep telling myself. Sometimes, like on yesterday, I just felt myself whispering that same Psalm 28, whispering, when my good friend Judy, reached out to me and say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You have to say that to yourself. Let no weapon form against you shall prosper. And again, I don't wish will on anybody else, because I don't want to say, well, let no weapon form against me, and don't let the other person not prosper. Isn't that something? Because that's the part where you have to forgive. And for a long time, I could not do that. I, of course, want to prosper myself, but don't bring any kind of harm upon the people that are trying to bring whatever weapons against you. That's my word for today. So also too, working out. So man, nothing beats. So I've been challenged also on my PT. I'm just like, kind of, you know what? I am a state champion. Two times, 3 times, 3 times state champion. Well, 2 times in track and field, and then also in other sports. So I'm being challenged again. And in my 40s, I said, you know what? I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, that I have now in my 40s the mindset to do what I need to do to prove to you. If you want me to prove it to you over and over and over and over and over again, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I will. I will. Because I'm going to show you that this is this is what it takes. All right, so I'm done with that, man. All right, so I just finished my warm up, and y'all, let me tell you, I am doing just some crazy warm ups. These are some of the things that I did to get myself, kind of back in shape, and that I was able to run. 2 miles in 17 minutes. I busted my busted my and it took a lot of time. It took a lot of ooh child. My weight is gonna go down. Like, my weight is about 141, well, probably 150 right now, and it'll probably go down to 145, and that's what it took. And and I said, you know what, for as long as I can sustain this, I'm going to keep doing it, and I want to inspire anybody else. Right now, for my warm-ups, though, I'm looking at Shirley Ann Price. The girl just had a baby and still kicking it out there. And my husband and I, we were just talking about, there's another track star. I forgot what his name is. Something Justin Gatlin or something like that. He might be one of the oldest track stars out there in terms of the 100 or the 200, and just freaking killing it, right? Defying the odds. And so if that doesn't give you inspiration enough, then I don't know what will. All right, so I'm about to go. I just did my warm-up with Shelly Ann Price on her video, warm-up diaries. And you know what? I'm going to start doing my own too, because it's inspiring and I want to inspire others. So I'm about to go do probably a 1.5 mile and then call it a day. So hopefully you're having a great day. And if you don't if you don't do anything else, just get out there, run, kick depression in the ass, kick it out the park. Just kick it out of there. Kick it out the car. Kick it out. Kick it out of your mind. All right. See you later.